What's going on? Welcome back to Father to Six. I am the General. You know, I like the sunlight, so I'm out here, but it's a little brisk right now till the sun come my way, so bear with me real quick. So today, I'm going to talk about problems. And today's video is going to be called or titled, Problems Aren't Permanent. Come on, y'all. Problems aren't permanent. Say it with me. Problems aren't permanent. Now, it's difficult to say this, believe it, and walk through it when you're in the midst of the problem. When I say in the midst, I'm going to say the beginning. Because in the beginning of the problems, I just want to just smack you right then and there. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, it could be financial problems, it could be kids, it could be family, it could be relationships, it could be job. Whatever the problem is, usually in the beginning, and you know, it's like, dang, what the heck? You know what I mean? How we get into this? It's just, and then, you know, people be saying, you know, if it's not one thing, it's another. I rebuke that. So it's about, you know, and I'm going to talk about this. It's all about how you perceive things and how you maneuvering through it. You know what I mean? And this is not an overnight thing. You know what I mean? But if you persist in this, you're going to get this. So let's get into it. All right, you know I got my notes. All right, so the beauty of a changed life is the continuous process of change and growth. The beauty of a changed life. So the easiest way for me to put this right now is, are you the same person that you were when you were 17? Nope. You know, were you the same person you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15, 20 years ago if you're that old? You see what I'm saying? No, right? You are a better person than you were before. And I say with development, right? And I say better because you've grown. You get what I'm saying? So with any change and any growth, right, it comes with time. While some changes may be difficult, they bring out the personal development and self-improvement. Embrace the change and view it as an opportunity to learn, adapt, and evolve. All right? So when you're going through difficult change or you're going through problems, right? A lot of these problems help develop self-improvement and personal development. A lot of times when we go through these things, you're like, dang, how did I get through this? And then when you ask yourself that and you maneuvering through it, you start to mature, right? You start to think about things that I would not do if I get out of this. How many times you been there before? When you just like, you know, if I get out of this, I ain't never doing this again, or I learned my lesson. It's all about your mindset. Your mindset and viewing it as an opportunity to learn, adapt, and evolve. Learn, adapt, and evolve. What have I learned from this situation? How can I adapt to maneuver through it? And how can I evolve, make myself better, a new creature, a new person out of this situation? Transforming problems into opportunities. Now, when you're in these problems, I'm gonna say me too. When I'm in these problems, after I done calmed down, right? I ask myself, okay, how can I transform this problem into an opportunity? What do I mean by transforming it into an opportunity? Every problem presents an opportunity for growth, right? So how can this make me better? And it sounds crazy at the time sometimes, but when I'm going through this, what can I do to make myself better by experiencing this? Because I'm experiencing this. What can I pull from this to learn from, right? And I say this to a lot of people all the time. What have you learned from this situation? You know, and I'm not talking about surface level learning. And sometimes surface level learning is learning. You know what I mean? I learned not to be this person. No, I learned not to do this. Okay, cool. But what you truly learn? What can you take in the books, throw it in, you know what I mean? Throw it in the pocket, throw it in the bag, and like, you know, I'm gonna pull this out for the next time. All right? When faced with obstacles, don't let fear hold you back. Okay? We already hit with the problem, so you already know it's there. Fear. You're scared, you're nervous, anxiety done kicked up on you. You know what I mean? You're sweating, you're like, you don't know what to do, you done froze up, right? Don't let fear hold you back, okay? I know it's simple said, more than done, but move forward with any opportunity to move forward, right? Move forward with any opportunity to move forward. Instead, channel your energy into finding creative solutions. All right. So take that fear. Now start thinking about creative solutions. Change the fear into momentum to create creative solutions. Learn from these experiences. In time, you will find that each problem is a stepping stone towards the better and stronger version of yourself. Now, I'm not going to tell you like following these steps. In 5 minutes, you about to go ahead and transform your problems, and that's it. You ain't got nothing else going on. You know what I mean? No. Sometimes it takes time to see these things. How much time, General? It depends on the person. Everybody's different. Every situation is different. Every problem is different, right? But at the same time, I know sometimes we be thinking, dang, okay, I know how to, with some time going by, this is going to be all right. And then you're like, it's been 5 minutes. It's been 1 day. It's been 2 weeks. It's been a month. It's been 2 months now. Man, this ain't going away. No, it's going away. It's going away. And when I say going away, you will persist. And it's all about perspective. The power of perspective. How are you seeing this issue? How are you seeing these problems? The power of perspective, how you perceive the problem greatly impacts the ability to overcome it, right? So with anybody who in a fight, I'm from Brooklyn, you know what I mean? So, the person who's the most confident usually gonna win. They ain't usually have to fight. You know what I mean? That's any hood, right? That's any situation. The person who's the most confident, they really ain't nobody bringing smoke to them, right? So when you come to a problem, yeah, that problem got the smoke on you at the moment. You know what I mean? The first thing come, you're like, damn. You know what I mean? But how you gonna perceive this? You know what? I'm gonna body this. You know what I mean? I tell myself this too. You know what I mean? I start speaking affirmations to myself. Everybody got their own affirmations. I'm about to body this. We're going to get through this. I know that. You know what I mean? Even if I got to say that like 1,000 times, we're going to get through this. I know that. You know what I mean? I know we're going to get through this. You know how we do when you get upset. You start talking in third person. You know what I mean? I know I do sometimes. You know what I mean? We going to get through this. I'm talking about not just me. My spirit team behind me. You know what I mean? God got it. Right? Start hyping yourself up. And it sound like, oh man, hype myself up when I got a problem. Yeah, hype yourself up when you got a problem. You know what I mean? Because you're going to need that momentum and energy to see things differently. Once you start seeing things differently, now you can go on the attack. You know what I mean? So adapting a positive mindset and focusing on the bigger picture can help you navigate even the most difficult situations. Adapting the positive mindset. Positive mindset. Because when you hitting them problems, all that negativity just coming on in, swooshing on in, boy. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. You ain't gonna do it. You can't do it. Look at it. You're back here again. You're this, you're that. What? Come on now. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and start lowering that. Lowering it. And when I say lower, I mean turning down the volume on that boy right there. You know what I mean? Turn the volume on it down. And I know sometimes in the midst of it, you ain't think about, I'm going to think positive. Got you, right? So what I do is this, and I tell other people to do this. Okay, give yourself a time limit. You know what I mean? I'm going to call it the shock time. You know what I mean? That problem hits you up in shock. You know what I mean? So yeah, when you're in shock, you'll start thinking crazy and whatnot, right? You start thinking, I don't know I could do this. This is okay. Give yourself some time to go ahead and get through the shock. All right. And I'm not talking about no 2-3 days. You in here negatively speaking to yourself because you in shock. Nah, bruh. Nah, sis. Okay, give yourself some time. So give yourself 60 seconds. Like, man, I can't do no 60 seconds. Cool. Do 2 minutes. 120 seconds. 5 minutes. You know what I mean? No more than an hour. And that's an hour too long. You know what I mean? You beating yourself down for an hour. Nah. You know what I mean? So I just do my best to get out of it quickly. And I say give yourself a time limit. That's ideal. Sometimes when you're in the moment, you ain't counting the time. You know what I mean? But in my mindset, I'm like, I got to get out this mindset. I got to get out the negativity. I got to get out the negativity, right? And change it to a positive perspective. All right? Remind yourself that these problems are only temporary. That your strength and resilience will see you through. I got to be strong. I got to be resilient. I got to be on the comeback. You know what I mean? And it will see me through. Like I tell, this another thing I be thinking. I done been through so many problems in my life. right? And it don't matter how old you are, right? You done been through so many problems, issues, obstacles, challenges. But guess what? You watching this video, you done overcame each and single one of those. Think about it. All the problems in your past, you already bodied them already. You already overcame that obstacle, overcame that challenge. You here right now, and those things in the past, buried, gone. You know what I mean? So if you can body, you can kill, you can overcome all those issues in the past, yo, what's the pattern? I'm gonna get through this right now. And yeah, you may not know the time limit. You may not be like, I don't even see the light, bruh. Yo, it's there. And you gonna get through it. You just gotta change the mindset so you can see differently. Once you start seeing differently, like Neo in the Matrix, you start seeing differently. Start acting different, right? Same thing. Next, you got to learn from your mistakes. Yeah, improper grammar, but y'all know what I mean. You gotta learn from your mistakes, okay? Learn from your mistakes. I ain't make no mistakes. Okay, cool. But I need you to evaluate how the hell you got up in this problem in the first place. You see what I'm saying? And maybe it wasn't you, okay? Maybe it was you. But are you learning from how you got down this path, right? So, there's another saying I say. Everybody knows what the wrong path feel like. You know what the wrong path feel like because we've all been on the wrong path in life. And then we all know what the right path feel like. Because the right path, you ain't got no worries, right? So now you on this path, the problem path, right? The issue path right here. How the heck did I get on this problem path right here? What turn did I make? Did I make the wrong left turn? Did I make the wrong right turn? Did I keep going when I wasn't supposed to keep going? I need you to go back and start thinking, how did I get here, right? Okay, once you figure out and learn, and once you figure out how you got here, right? Now say, okay, dang, how can I not get back here again? You know, what this role look like? What this scenario, what this situation look like? So in the future, if I ever come up upon anything similar to this, I know which direction to go. You heard me? Learn from your mistakes. We all make mistakes, but it's how we learn from them that defines who we are. How we learn from them who defines who we are, right? Take ownership of your missteps. So you done did something wrong, don't be a point of finger person, all right? Don't be start, it was his fault, it was her fault, it was this person's fault, that. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna own that right there. This is one thing I tell my kids. Own your S-H-I, finish it, right? Own your S-H-I. Own your S-H-I. Ownership, right? That's what ownership is. Owning your, fill it in, right? So are you owning your own crap, right? Owning it, that's mine right there, right? I'm not telling you to go ahead and eat that. Nah, I'm just saying point out what you did wrong first. You see what I'm saying? Own your, all right? Take ownership of your missteps. Once you take ownership of it, like I said earlier, analyze the lessons that they teach you. Go over this stuff. What am I learning from this? Analyze. I mean, I'm deep diving in it. You know what I mean? Not in the poop, but okay, where I went wrong at. Analyze the lessons they teach and use the knowledge to prevent similar issues in the future. I didn't say that earlier. With each lesson learned, you'll find yourself better equipped to handle the next life's challenge. Real talk. I had to write this stuff down. You know what I mean? All right, next. The importance of support. The importance of support. You need a good support team. You know what I mean? And when I say a support team, I don't mean a whole daggone faculty, 10, 15 people pulling up all your issues. Nah, dog. Nah, sis. All right? The importance of support. Remember that you're not alone when you're facing life's problems. All right? You ain't alone. Sometimes you feel like you're alone. You know what I mean? And then we are alone sometimes because we isolate ourselves. Holla at me. How many times you been in a problem before? You just cut yourself off from the world. You know what I mean? You don't tell nobody what's going on. You just pushing through it yourself, right? Nah, you get yourself a team, bruh. Get yourself a team, sis, right? Get somebody that you can talk to. You know what I mean? Because 2 minds is better than 1. And I'm not talking about the person who got the negative mindset, who like, girl, let me tell you, you should do this. Yo, bro, let me tell you, I'm going to go there. Yo, I will go there and do this. Nah, I'm talking about positive people who going to give you positive actions. You see what I'm saying? Who ain't about that negativity. And you know what I mean about that negativity. Because sometimes you be feeling like, yo, I want to be hyped up. I'm going to call such and such. They're going to hype me up. You know what I mean? And I want to be mad. How many of you were in a situation, in a problem, whatever, and you wanted to be mad? Me, right? That's your ego talking, right? You just want to be mad. No, cut that crap out. You don't need people like that. Real talk. You need people that's going to uplift you. Yo, slap you out of that. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about literally, but if you need a slap, they're literally going to slap you. You know what I mean? To get you out of that mindset. The importance of a support. Remember that you're not alone when facing life's problems. Surround yourself with a supportive network of friends, families, and mentors who can offer guidance, encouragement, and a good perspective. Right? Their wisdom and insight is invaluable in helping you overcome adversity, issues, problems, challenges, whatever you're going through. You see what I'm saying? And it's not every family member. It's not every friend. It's not every person that's going to be your mentor, right? Your mentor come to you. All right? You find a mentor. You see what I'm saying? Well, how am I saying? You will find a mentor because the mentor will find you. You see what I'm saying? Or you going to find your mentor. Okay? When it comes to mentors, it's just going to click. I can't even explain it, right? It might be somebody that you talk to, and they always speak in this positivity to you. They're not always just speaking positivity, but they're giving you rational solutions. Like every time I talk to this dude, every time I talk to old girl, yo, what she say be working. Mentor. And your mentor don't gotta be Misaki, 40 years older than you. It's mentors out there that's younger than you. You see what I'm saying? But they got that wisdom. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know somebody right there, around your area and stuff, and every time you talk to them, they give you them gems, them bits and pieces of wisdom. You know what I'm talking about. That's your mentor. Like, should I say, can you be my mentor? Man, maybe you should say that. All right? But going back to it, all right, a supportive network. All right? Surround yourself with a supportive network. So you probably thinking like, yo, General, I ain't got no supportive network. I'll be riding solo. You know what I mean? Cool. You're on the right channel, right? Because we building up a network right now of people with, that go through life, right? And I'm putting out the videos, but I ain't got all the answers too. I might be looking at some of y'all like, yo, brother, I'm going through. You see what I'm saying? And seeking the right network. How you seek the right network? Place yourself around positivity. Place yourself around people of wisdom, right? Well, I don't know no place like that. Where I'm at, ain't nothing like that. Cool. You got the internet? Right. Join some groups on the book. Join some groups on the gram. Join some groups on social media that's focused on positivity. You know what I mean? They don't necessarily have to be people that's in your hood, in your neighborhood, in your area, in your surrounding, right? It could be somebody from a whole different state, country, walk of life. You know what I mean? And because of their experience, they able to just drop some gems on you. Me, personally, wherever I can get the gems at, where I can get that knowledge at, I'm gonna take it. You know what I mean? If it's offered. You know what I mean? I ain't about to steal nothing, but you get what I'm saying. Last but not least, practice patience. Practice patience. PP. Practice patience. Practicing patience, finding solutions to the problems take time. Practicing patience to find the solutions to the problems takes time. Patience is tolerance. Build your tolerance up to find the solution, right? What I mean by that is, don't get frustrated if you ain't getting the answers immediately. Don't get frustrated if you're not getting the answers when you wanted to get the answers, right? A good stew gotta sit. You know what I mean? Who got a crock pot? Who got a grandma who make the stew or the soup? I make the stew and the soup. You know what I mean? And you know the key is that joint gotta simmer, right? The longer it simmer, the more it come together. So sometimes that's with the problems, right? And solutions. Sometimes I just gotta sit still, be patient. You know what I mean? Just hold my position. You know what I mean? And the problem, the solution, oh, that's it right there. But if I move too quickly, I would have never got it. You see what I'm saying? It's always on time. Come on, somebody. Always on time. But you gotta believe that, though. It's essential to be patient with yourself during this process. There's a lot of times where we be beating ourselves up, right? How many times you beat yourself up? You a champ of whooping your behind, right? Man, I should have never did this. I should have never did. Why I do this? Why? You know, sometimes we beat up God. Why, God? Why? Why, God? Why me? Why, helicopter? You're flying over there in my video. Why? Don't be a abuser of yourself. All right? Don't abuse yourself. Don't start flogging yourself because of the mistake. Okay? Acknowledge it. Okay, let's look for solutions now. Use that energy from beating yourself up, right, to looking for solutions. Being patient. Waiting, right? Being creative. Trust that with time and effort, you will find a way through the challenge at hand. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. No matter how small or how big the issue is or the progress, be gentle with yourself. Okay? Remember, small steps is still movement forward. So don't beat yourself up because you ain't moving as fast as somebody else, right? Because when we looking at other people and comparing ourselves, our face is not facing the issue that we got. So then we getting off task. I'm looking over here. Because wherever the eyes move, the face moves. Wherever the face moves, the body moves. You get what I'm saying? And now your body moving in another direction because you focus on somebody else's issue and you comparing and contrasting when you need to be focused and locked in on your own stuff, right? Now you can't even see what's coming to you. You can't see where you're supposed to be going. All you see is yourself and that other person's issues. And you focus on their issues now. You know what I mean? And now you go in another direction. Focus on yourself, bruh. Focus on yourself, sis. Focus on yourself and your own issues and your own solutions. Focus. Get that tunnel vision on. You know what I mean? In your own sector of area. Okay? Little turn in the military. As you journey through life, remember that problems aren't permanent. I need y'all to say this, because this is what bring me through sometimes. Sometimes you got to say it out loud, because when you say these things out loud, now you're hearing it, right? The more you hear something, the more you believe it. The more you believe it, that faith come in there. Now that energy in there. Now, I'm a body this. Problems aren't permanent. Come on now. Problems aren't permanent. Sometimes I be making a jingle. Problems aren't permanent. Problems aren't permanent. What? I just do, I just make my own thing up. You know what I mean? Problems aren't permanent. You got to remember that. There are opportunities for growth, learning, and transformation. I'm going through this. Okay, I'm about to grow through this, baby. What am I going to learn from this? How am I going to transform? How am I going to be a different and better person going through this, or after I go through this, or going through this? Embrace the challenge that comes your way. You know what I mean? That means don't run away from it. A lot of time when we get these problems and stuff, yo, I've done it before. Me try to run from this joint. If I don't even think about it, I'm gonna run from it. Yeah, I'm gonna be all right. I look back, that joint right there. I look ahead, it's right there again. Like, dang. No matter how fast, how hard, or how far I run, the issue's still there, right? So embrace it. Embrace it. That means, okay, I'm gonna hug this joint. I'm gonna hug you. This is my problem. Okay, good. We ain't going nowhere with it. All right, we gonna fix this. We gonna fix this. Yeah, I be talking about me and the problem. We gonna fix this. You gonna help me fix this, bro. See, I be talking. You know what I mean? But I got to say these things to get myself motivated. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times we be saying other stuff to ourselves. Dang, I'm so dumb, I'm so stupid. I rebuke it. I'll rebuke that real quick. See, it's my dog right there. She already know. Embrace the challenges that come your way and know that each obstacle overcome, you become stronger and more capable. So every single issue, every single problem you have, all those you overcome, you become even stronger than the time before, right? It's like, you know, you see the movies where they, you know, Mortal Kombat, and they fighting and finish him, take the person's soul, right? And become stronger, right? Think about that as your problems. Every time I body a problem, I get stronger, baby. So I'm a problem body. I'm strong because I done been through some, right? How many been through some, right? The more you been through, stronger you are. I'm not saying go jump into some so you can become strong. No, that's not the message here. But just know that you're stronger and believe that. Know that. Your resilience and your determination will see you through the most trying times. I'm going to say it again. Your resilience and your determination will see you through even the most trying times. You ever been determined? Come on, boy. Come on, sis. You ever been determined? Like, this ain't gonna get me. I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through this. And you're like, dang, I don't even know how I got through that, but I got through it because I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, brag on yourself, right? I'm gonna get through this. We gonna get through this. We getting through this. I'm getting through this. I'm getting through this. I'm getting through this. Yeah, I be throwing the mantras in there, sure. So your resilience and your determination will see you through, even through the most trying times. Sometimes we get through things and we're like, dang, I didn't even know I could do that, right? And I'm just going to go on the deep end right here. You ever see them videos where the kid under the car, the mama run over there and pick the car up, right? Hubby over there working on the car go down, wifey come out, bam, pick it up, right? How many mamas done did some remarkable stuff? You know what I mean? That y'all done seen. How many dads did some remarkable stuff under the, you know what I mean? Because you thinking like, I'm going to get this car up. I'm going to do this, right? And then you're like, I don't even know how I did that. Right? Right? I know how you did it, right? I know how you did it. You discovered the potential in yourself, right? So know that it's in you. And at the end of the day, all said and done, right? Problems aren't permanent, but every solution is within you. Come on. Every solution is within you. And yeah, you might have your mentors, you might have your friends and family members to help you remember and see it through, give you some ideas. But remember, it's you that's doing it at the end of the day, right? Every problem, every solution, you done did that. So, to round it off, let me hear you say it with me. Problems aren't permanent. Let me hear you say it. Problems aren't permanent. 2 more times. Problems aren't permanent. Last time, loud and strong. Problems aren't permanent. Father to 6. I am the general. Y'all know what to do. Leave some comments below. Let me know how I did. Hit that 100 sign. You know what I mean? Do an emoji. Let me know how I did. You know what I mean? If this was helpful to you. Like and share the video. Always leaving you with love, light, life. Peace.